I've been thinking to make this video for a while already, but I hesitated because I thought it's going to be absolutely useless. Why on earth would you want to know how I start my day or my morning routine? But since my college days, I've been trying to come up with a perfect morning routine and a daily plan for maximum productivity. I don't really claim to be hyper productive at all, but I think this video might give you an idea on how to start your mornings and structure your day a bit more efficiently. I wake up usually around 7 a.m. and that's the most important part, because if I sleep for another hour or two, I might ruin my entire day. So regardless if it's Monday or Sunday, my alarm rings at 7 a.m. After the usual stuff, here comes the most important meal of my day, breakfast. The first thing I do when I get to my kitchen, I drink 2 cups of water. Not 1, but 2, because for the last 7 hours, I have been dehydrated, and if I want my brain to function properly, I need to make sure that I'm completely hydrated. You literally can make yourself much more productive just by starting your day with at least 2 or 3 cups of water. And then I grab a fruit, usually a banana or an orange. I prefer to have a light breakfast because I'm preparing myself to be productive. So whatever I eat is going to impact my mood, energy, and efficiency. A good breakfast isn't enough alone, so I usually exercise for 5 to 10 minutes to get myself to be a bit more active. And by 8 a.m., I'm ready to work. The next 3 hours are going to be the most important hours of my day, because I've had enough sleep and it's the only time that I can work at my full capacity. This is when I do creative work, whether I need to work on some projects or come up with an idea for the next video or write a script. If I'm in the middle of taking an important decision, this is when I brainstorm about it. You can only be hyper productive for a few hours a day, and that's why I make sure that I don't get distracted at all for the next 3 hours. I don't reply to calls or emails. I don't even check my phone because I know that once I pick it up, I might get stuck there. I usually accomplish like 60 to 70% of my to-do list within this period. It's really difficult to stay concentrated for 3 hours, but if you do it after you had enough sleep and healthy breakfast, it gets much easier. And make sure that you have a bottle of water right beside you so that you keep yourself hydrated. After 3 hours of deep work, you are going to feel so tired that you won't be able to do anything else. But at the same time, it's going to give you a feeling of fulfillment. It's not afternoon yet and you had accomplished so much already. That sense of accomplishment usually drives me to stay productive for the rest of the day. I take a 30 to 40 minutes break where I usually grab a snack and watch something or just go for a walk to give my brain a chance to relax. A half an hour break isn't enough after 3 hours of focused work, but I need to get back to work. I know that I can't do it for another 3 hours, so I just work for 1.5 hours at best. I try to avoid morning meetings because they often last longer than you plan and you lose valuable time in the morning where you could be doing deep work. So I postpone all my meetings to afternoons and evenings. The rest of my day usually isn't properly planned because circumstances change. I might have to travel somewhere where I get stuck in the traffic or have unexpected meeting, whatever. But I don't do anything that requires an extreme level of concentration because I get them done in the morning. I wanted to make this video a bit longer and talk about how I spend the rest of my days, but I think it's too long already. But let me know if you guys find this kind of videos interesting. I might do another video on that. Anyways, thanks guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.